All right, we're live streaming here, and today I'm going to talk about growing your YouTube channel. Now, I've been working on growing a YouTube channel for decades, and I've researched it. I've gone out and I've done some of the applications, and I've researched it again as things change, and I've come up with 6 things here that can help you grow your channel. So let's start off with that. The 6 things you need to do to grow your YouTube channel to make it big, great, and improve. And we're going to start with one of the most important things that I think right now. Number 1, going live. I mean, I'm live here Friday. It is easy to do. It is quick. It's simple. You can live stream with no real problems nowadays. You use OBS software or streaming software. You just connect. And bam, you got your whole studio here. Look, even my countdown is going crazy here as it's flipping through, going the top 4 things, 5 things. That's the fun part about doing live, folks. You never know what's going to happen. Plus, it gives the audience some instant interaction because this live video is going to be out there and it's going to sit there. I mean, if I look at the number of people that are going to be watching this live now, is not a huge number. It's always a small live number. I don't have millions of followers. So when I click that live button, I'm not expecting to see 10,000 people. I'm looking at single double digits, if that. And I'm like, woo, I got 20 people on. This is great. But with the live broadcast, it's going to live forever. It's going to be able to stay out there. You're going to be able to use it. The nice part about doing a live video, it grows your channel. I have a live presentation actually not every day, every Friday at 9:30. This is the live presentation. I get to use this information out there over and over and over again. It's me being consistent out there. So number 1, the top things you should be doing, live presentations. They're quick, they're easy, and you get points across. The next thing, I get my countdown going backwards and forwards here. So, my most important one is doing the live. The next one after doing live is doing part series. I've done a series on balloon entertainment where I'm twisting balloons and then you could jump. Series allows your audience to follow you week after week. You could build. By building this, you're building your audience because they're involved with this project. They get to see a project from start to finish with the 3 processes in between. A lot of YouTubers do this out there where they'll start constructing something and it's a 3-month project. This gives them video. They relate back to the video. So think 3 parts. When you start getting 5, 6, 7 parts, that's just too much to follow. That becomes one of these things of, geez, man, did I skipped a video. Think about any of the TV series that you've watched where you jump in and you skip a week and, because you've skipped a week, you have to go back and watch that video. Again, nice, short sequences that people could follow. That's real easy to do. Now, develop playlists. I know there's a lot of people who talk about developing playlists, but the sequence of 1, 2, 3 gives you a small playlist of building a balloon sculpture. And the sculpture may be how to build it, how to put it on a display, and then how to deliver it. It could be a 3-part series. That is just one small playlist that you put together that people could actually go, geez, I want to learn about this. Here it is all in one spot. The playlist is also great for when you're doing blogs. If you're blogging about your YouTube channel, this gives you the way to actually put that playlist in there. And then what's going to happen is when somebody's reading your blog, they're looking at it, geez, oh, wow, here's a video on it. And next thing you know, that link is to their playlist and it's giving them more and more information. That builds you as an expert. So playlists are very important. And you could build small ones. I have a playlist about TikTok videos. I just reload my TikTok videos. You could have a playlist about different activities you do. So you could create any type playlist. If you start seeing a sequence, let's say these are live presentations, you could have a playlist of just all your live presentations. You could build and change your presentations. And if you see a pattern in there, build a playlist because people are going to like that format they could keep watching the same videos in that format. Variety. This is probably one of the biggest things that YouTubers struggle. Everybody talks about niche. That's great. You've niched down and realized that your website or your blog or your YouTube channel is all about one specific topic, which is great. But after you've done 200 videos on that topic, you may have covered everything about it. I know in the balloon industry, I could only cover so many how-to or recipe because after a while, there's 900 Pokemon. Not everybody wants to learn 900 Pokemon. You could go into the Digimon creation, and you could keep creating stuff that nobody really wants or cares about. Yes, there's going to be maybe those 3 diehard people that want to follow every single video. But at some point, you're going to have to become like many of the YouTubers out there. You're going to have to start branding off and branching off into different areas. And I've seen this with some successful YouTubers where they start all these crazy trick shots. Once they've done 200 trick shots, they're not repeating. So what are they doing? They're actually doing video games. They're reenacting video games. They're doing challenges. They're doing a whole bunch of crazy different scenarios just to create content. Because if you're producing a video once a week, that's 52 videos. Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you want to grow your content, you have to be a little more consistent. So let's say you're doing a video every 3 days. That's 150 videos. You're going to have to come up with 150 designs, 150 projects. So offshooting your ideas, and you see this because, you know, all of a sudden YouTubers now have all these animals that they have to take care of because animals are always changing. It's a great thing. It's a live interaction versus somebody who's redoing a house. There's only so many houses you could redo in certain ways because then you've done every bathroom that is imaginable. You've done every bedroom, whichever way. And until it gets to a point where you're doing it and people are looking and go, why is she painting the bedroom black and putting all this gray in there? And you come to realize that the person doing this video has painted a bedroom every color underneath the rainbow already, and black is the only room they haven't. So they're doing it to be different so people will watch the video. Now, the variation comes in is when you take that same person and they do an outdoor presentation where they're handcrafting stuff. And this is really speaking to the artist, is expanding your audience because people are going to know you for one topic. But again, when you start branding off and moving from area to area to area, you're keeping that audience going with you. Don't abandon your original content. Just spread it out so people have a reason to follow you when they like what you're doing. It's interesting. And let's be realistic, folks. People are watching YouTube for 2 reasons. One, they want to learn something. Okay, that's the big goal. They're all out there trying to figure out, how do I fix my dishwasher? How do I find or grow my YouTube channel? They're looking for a solution to the answer. The second thing is they're just watching it for entertainment. They want to sit back, relax, watch some crazy fishing, see some guys do something silly. So again, depending what your channel is going for, are you being educational? Are you being fun? And by the way, the guys that are doing it successfully are doing both because, again, they're going to watch the educational stuff, they're going to watch the fun stuff, and they're going to bounce back between the two. My next one here is not all of videos are going to be home runs. I can look at some of my videos and go, wow, it is just blowing off the charts. Everybody wants to learn how to do a certain weave, or they love this balloon character. That's my channel. Your channel, you may find that you hit a code or hit a video that everybody just loves. Now, the drawback to that is you can't keep you cannot keep reproducing that same video over and over and over again due to the fact that that topic matter wears out. You don't want to watch the same TV show time after time after time if the murder is solved the same way, or if the doctor mysteriously comes up, has 3 drinks, and comes up with the solution to why the person's sick. You can't do that same format over and over and over again. There's got to be a variation that keep people interested. So realize that every video you do is not going to be a great success. The first time you put it out there, it's going to be some lag. You may find that the video that you just did 6 months ago just blows off the charts for no reason. People are finding it. It may be, at this time, appropriate. It may be something that is going around virally that people are relating to and your video now is catching. So sit back, relax. Don't look at the stats for every video. Do the fact that some are going to be great, some are going to be poor. And the key is just keep producing. And that's the last one here, in consistency. Be consistent. We got to keep the audience growing. If you look at the people say, oh man, I've just gone through a whole series on Netflix. What else do I watch? Well, the great part about YouTube is we cancel ourselves. As our self-produced show, I decide when this is no longer going to happen. So I could have a YouTube channel that runs for the next 20 years. If I'm a fan of that entertainer, that performer, that personality, I could keep watching them for 20 years before I get tired of them. I never have to worry about watching a rerun. Or if I go back, I could binge watch, 10 years of information. We determine when the show comes out. And the nice part is we could adapt, we could change. And being consistent means that you're not going to lose your audience. That's the big part. When you have fans, they will follow you. And like everything else, we all get tired of watching certain TV shows. We fade off, but we may have been watching it 5 years later when it comes back on rerun. With YouTube, doesn't mean that your stuff is going to die. It means you're going to be presented in front of a new audience. So keep consistent. Keep that information going out there. The numbers I have been seeing to grow your channel is the more videos you have, the greater the chance of success. It is that simple. It's a numbers game. If you get lucky and have that one video that goes viral and millions of viewers follow it, now you're stuck trying to recreate it. It's not going to happen. You're going to get into those poor numbers and you're going to go, geez, that's not it. So you need to be consistent. So here's the top 6 things I think you need to do. Go live. That helps grow your channel. 2, create series. Make those small little series that can help. Have that playlist developed so people can actually follow that playlist. Variety. Spice it up, change it out, give that audience a different angle of you to see. It also allows you to broaden your channel to produce more videos. Do not get serious about the numbers. The numbers are always going to fluctuate. Don't beat yourself up. Lastly, last thing, be consistent. Keep those videos going. So my name is Magical Balloon Dude Dale. Do me a favor, leave me a comment or definitely subscribe to this channel. That's how my viewership grows, is by leaving me comments and subscribing. So with that, my name's Dale LaBrocta. Be safe, be healthy, be wise. Bye-bye.